What's up, everybody? This is D90A. I'm bringing you guys some vids on my tanks. I just want to give a shout out to Dustin off Dustinsfishtanks. I've been watching I've probably seen almost every video you've made so far. They're all extremely helpful, man. A lot of the things I'm bringing up are from stuff I've seen off yours. Your tanks look amazing, dude. So hopefully you check out this vid, and I'll get you guys straight into my 20 tall here. Here we go, guys. Not much. Just beginning. Messing around with some plants, seeing how they're growing. Yeah. I took your advice and floated my Nubius. I planted them into the substrate. I got them floating today. I took them out and floated them. They already have some great roots on them there. One's getting some new leafing going. One hasn't grown any new leaves yet, so that's a bummer. But my autos are enjoying having plants up at the top for them to swim on. I got 3 autos, 2 Bolivian rams. There's my female. Here's my male. This iPhone's not doing them justice. They actually have quite a bit of color going. My snail's chilling in the back. So here we go. Right here is my Amazon sword. I had one leaf on here, which is this guy right here. He was getting some browning and kind of like loose, so I pulled it off. But I left it on just long enough to get a couple growth. It's got like 4 or 5 leaves growing out of it, so I figured I'd pull the big one off and let those grow out. I have some weird grass right here behind it. I don't know what it is. Another one, little piece right there. Curve-leafed Apologenton. I don't know what the specific name is. I've grown it since the bulb, along with my other 4 Apologens. This one's curvy leaf. It doesn't grow very tall. So is this one right here. Pretty cool plant. I have my long leaf ones in the back. They're growing straight up, and the leaves aren't like curvy and wavy. They're like straight. Got the other one right here. A couple Java fern. This one right here that's in the middle of the camera has been growing a couple new little leaves. So you can see them right there. These I just recently rooted up there, so tied them down. So they're still taking a little while to get kicked in. This little one right here, you can't really see it, but it's growing a new plant on the bottom of the leaf. I've read that if you pick these off, the plant will grow better, but you can leave them on and actually get like new plants. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I may pick it off. I may leave it for a little while, see what happens. But yeah, I've got a little water lily down there, or a red lotus, whatever you want to call it. It's starting to turn green now. Don't have much iron in here. I don't really put tabs or anything in here to give the plant stuff to grow. I've been using CO2 boost. This works, I guess, okay. I don't notice much difference. I'm about to be running do-it-yourself CO2 once I have time to set one up. I've been very busy. I may run it out of this bottle, just because it's a pretty sturdy bottle. May be a bit small. I might have to use like a 2-liter. But yeah. I got some, I believe these are right here in front, and I have one back here. I believe they are melon swords. Not completely sure. If you know what this thing is, get back to me. I'll show you a top view of it. I believe it's a melon sword. I have a couple of those in here. Banana plant resting back there on that piece of driftwood. It's doing okay. It's got some new growth coming, but the leaves kind of decay after it grows up and cut them off. Got an onion in the back there, growing to the top. Another one right there, growing to the top. Let's see, what else plants do I got in this sucker, guys? Wisteria in the back there. I don't know if you can see from this, but they have roots all over the place growing off of them. About to have to trim those down and get a couple new plants out of it. I just got gravel in here, guys. Don't worry, Dustin. If you watch this, I know you're going to say, "Fool, you should switch to dirt." Well, this is going to be my experimental dirt tank right here. This is a 30 long. Don't have the exact dimensions. I had a sticker. I just peeled it off. I already forgot what it was. But I was thinking 1/2 inch of dirt. I was thinking just getting organic potting dirt, like Miracle Grow or something like that from Walmart. or Home Depot, and I was thinking about capping that off with the same black gravel from my 20 tall. I need to get more though, because there's no way it'll be enough. And then I'll set plants in this. Dustin, yeah, I heard that you have to like heavily plant it out. I do not have enough plants. This is all the plants I have. It's not really enough to heavily plant that sucker out. I was looking into getting a couple more swords. My Miss Wistaria's been popping, like growing like fucking weed. So hopefully I'll get some of that. Hopefully these apologens put off some, start growing new bulbs on them so I can plant those. But other than that, this is all I have. I can't do much, so I won't be able to heavily plant the crap out of this. But I was gonna go 4 weeks with just the plants in there, get all the water conditions under control. Then I'll put my Bolivians and autos and my snail into this one. Get like 2 or 3 more Bolivians. Hopefully get a pair out. Get them to pair up a little bit. I'll probably end up just having 3 or 4 Bolivians. Probably get a couple more autos. Now, I was wanting to do Corridoras because they are pretty badass fish, but only when they're big. When they get bigger and older, they're just braver and they swim around. Otherwise, they're shy little bastards and they hide. So, not sure about that. This is like scratches and water crap on the inside. When you get this wet, see this right here? It kind of disappears and it'll be filled up to the black rim. So you won't notice that. This will be the back of it, actually, the front side. Yeah, so I was thinking about 1/2 inch of like Miracle Grow dirt, a whole inch, then a whole inch of gravel topped on that. I'm going to be experimenting with some do-it-yourself CO2 coming along here, so I don't have to buy this crap anymore because I don't think it's really working. I've just been feeding Omega Cichlid pellets and allergy wafers. So here we go, Dustin. This is my 10-gallon. It's just got this little light on top of it. I have a hood right here, but I don't want to have to go buy little light bulbs for it. I already have this light, so you know what works works. I'm thinking about possibly making this a shrimp tank later on when I get more into understanding how this is all working, dirted, plants. Once I get more under my belt, thinking maybe a cherry red shrimp breeding colony in this 10-gallon. If the colony ends up getting too big, I'll switch it into this 20 tall after all of that is in this bad boy. I was also thinking of going dirt on this for the shrimp. You know, simple. Inch of Miracle Grow, organic of course, no ferts. Inch of the black gravel. I just like the black gravel. It's clean cut, makes the plants pop. So yeah. Other than that, guys, I have no idea what I'm doing. But Dustin, I think you would be somewhat proud of me as being such a beginner into this, because when I got these Anubiases, I call them Anubias Nanos, but I'm not sure if they are. When I got them, the person just said it's Anubias. They're kind of low growing, as you can see. They don't grow very high. But these were shit, dude. These were like brownish, greenish, whitish leaves. There was 3 to a pop. And popped these suckers into my tank. I didn't even float them. I just planted them straight in. Let me pull you out one of these bad guys. They're kind of attached to each other right now. Here you go, man. Check out that shit. Green as fuck. The root system is pretty good, I guess. I like to see it longer. But look at these dark ass leaves, man. That has to be good. I mean, off your videos, when you show your Anubias, this is what they look like, man. I'm not sure if this is ready to be split yet into 2 plants. So just seeing what it does. I'll probably end up splitting it because this one's the one that's not growing any leaves on it. But it's looking pretty healthy. So I'll pop this one and I'll show you my other one. Put that back floating. Here's my other one. This is the one that's growing leaves. Its root system's not as big as that, but it's still pretty good. Nice and thick roots. I mean, look at how thick that baby is on my nail right there. It's pretty thick. Got a new leaf right here. This little light one right here. Looking beautiful. Dark green as shit, except for that new one. So these, so far, are one of my favorite plants. The Amazon sword I think will be great once it grows out some, but till then, Nubius. Badass little plant right here. I was looking for some cooler piece of driftwood to tie it to. I don't want to tie it to that. So, badass plant so far. I'm loving these guys. I'll go ahead and pull you out one of my wisteria plants. Now, this is a plant I don't see in your tanks very often, Dustin. I'm kind of wondering why not. I love these little guys. Look at this. I love just the leaf. It's like a little fern-like leaf. And look at these roots growing off this stem plant right here. You see that? Trying to hold it. You see that root growing? It's going all the way down. I think that's pretty badass right there. This plant, I think, is about ready to be split. Probably split it about right here. Where my thumb's at right here. Stick that back in. It's getting some okay roots down here on the bottom. I love this plant. This has got to be my second favorite that I have so far. And I'm loving it. Yep. Loving this baby. It's got a little brown right there, but that's how it came on that leaf. So I'll go ahead and pop this back in. So what I do is I put my finger like this with it. I kind of just like nudge it down to the gravel. Put my finger up and like go like that. Scoop the gravel in. So as I try not to damage it. So pop that baby back in. So let me know what you think, man. I really want to give the dirt a try. You've inspired me to do that much, so I think I can hopefully nail that shit out. I just need to get some more plants. I know what you're gonna try to say. You're gonna try to say, man, just go buy some plants, load that shit up. I am fucking tight on money, fool. I'm 18 years old, driving a truck, gas prices. That's what my paycheck's going to. Got very little money. Yeah. The only reason I just went and bought this because my buddy Nico from my plant farm gave me a one hell of a deal. $30 for this 30 tall with this light right here that I've set up on my 10 gallon. So you can see it's working just fine. And a 200 watt heater works perfect. It's some Italian model, but it works pretty well. So $30 for all that. I couldn't say no. He's trying to help me out because he knows I want a bigger tank. So this is what I got. I know that you sell plants. From what I can tell, it's pretty reasonably priced, I guess. But you know, your Nubius is fat. It's pretty badass. Probably better than mine is, but $8 for that plus shipping and handling. I don't think I could do. I can just go to the PetSmart and buy these ones and hook that shit up like I hook these up. Don't have money to buy plants, so if you're advising me not to do dirt if I don't have the plants to do it, then I'll consider it because I consider you the dirt expert. What's that Japanese dude's name? Taksumiyana or whatever, Minyana, whatever the fuck his name is. Yeah, I don't really like his designs. They have that little path that goes through on all of them. They just look cheesy to me. Yours, the fucking jungle. Oh my god, I love the jungle. I love your rainbows. Get back to me, man. Let me know what you think about my tank, what I should do. Just get back. Z90 out.